Chich here with another review. Just got back from watching The Naked Gun. I've got to say, it was pretty good. It was nice to see a comedy that was unapologetically silly again. I don't feel I've seen much like it since the days of Scary Movie. I don't think it was as good as the original Naked Gun. That was always going to be a tall order. Now another tall order was filling Leslie Nielsen's boots. And I must say, Liam Neeson did a fantastic job. I've wanted him to take a stab at comedy ever since the AIDS bit on Life's Too Short.
Knock knock.
Come in.
Hey.
Hi, how's it going? What seems to be the problem?
I've contracted AIDS.
It really wouldn't surprise me if that was part of the reason he got the gig as Frank Drebin Jr. His deadpan acting does make him a worthy successor to Leslie Nielsen. I've got to say, I was a little sceptical about Pamela Anderson. I don't think we've ever really seen her attempt comedy outside of a few very small roles. But I think she did a really good job. She had some funny moments of her own, and she had really good chemistry with Liam Neeson. Like Priscilla and Leslie, you could see they were really having fun with it, and that energy comes out on the screen. Now, overall, I think the movie did manage to capture the spirit of the originals. The jokes are quick, relentless and ridiculous, just as you would expect. I don't think I'm alone in saying this, but I don't think every gag lands, and they don't always hit as hard as in the originals. But when they do, they did have me cracking up, to be fair. There's a few gags in there that are exceedingly good. As for the story, some of the critics have said that the story is more of just a vehicle for the gags, which isn't far removed from the original. I feel the story in the original and the sequels was a little bit more compelling. Throughout the movie there was the occasional callback to former cast members, a few doses of nostalgia thrown our way, but they didn't overdo it like some recent films. Alien Romulus, I'm looking at you. One thing I felt was really missing from the new movie was the iconic car opening scene. I think a modern updated take on that sequence would have worked brilliantly. Not only would it have pleased fans of the old movies, I think it would have set the tone and let a new audience know what they're in for the rest of the movie. There are a couple of other nice little touches throughout the movie. One that I enjoyed, being a UFC fan, was the use of numerous people from the UFC in the cage fighting scene. We had Bruce Buffer, Michael Bisping, John Anik, Big John McCarthy, KG and Usman. It was nice to see them getting their flowers. So to wrap it up, I don't think the movie's perfect by any stretch. It doesn't reach the same heights as Leslie Nielsen's days. I did still enjoy it and it was a fun ride. Got more laughs out of me than most modern day comedies. If you're a fan of silly, over-the-top, spoof humour, this one's probably worth checking out. And to be honest, it's nice to see the return of an IP and it not be completely butchered. With any luck it will get its sequel and really find its feet. That's my take on it anyway. If you've seen it, what do you think? Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one.